After Venkateshwara idol was made and consecrated by King Shankana on Tirumala Hill, regular worship went on for many years, and then over a period of time, temple got neglected. When Sri consulted Vishnu, Lakshmi left Vaikuntha and settled in Karavirapura, which is the ancient name of Kolhapur in Maharashtra. Vishnu reached Tirumala and started meditating under a tamarind tree near Pushkarani. Anthills formed around, and to accompany him, Brahma and Shiva came as cow and calf. Surya explains this to Lakshmi and asks her to disguise as cowherdess and sell the cow and calf to Chola king. This cow used to give its milk to Vishnu inside anthill and return with empty udder. Chola queen punished cowherds for lack of milk, who chased the cow and attacked the anthill with an axe. Cowherd died upon seeing injured Vishnu in human form. After cow returned with blood stain, Chola king visited the anthill to discover the dead body of his cowherd. Vishnu came out of the anthill and cursed the king for the mistake committed by his servant. When king begged for mercy, Vishnu said that in next life, king will be born as Akasharaja. After performing his daughter's marriage with him and placing his crown on his head, he will be relieved of the curse. Since then, Vishnu started staying on that hill with the permission of Varaha under the condition that the first visit and worship will be done to Varaha. During the end of Dwapara Yuga, Sri Krishna was asked by his foster mother Yashoda that though she raised him, she could not witness his marriages. Krishna replied that in next life she will perform his marriage. This Yashoda reincarnated as Vakula Devi and was serving Varaha on Tirumala Hill. Vishnu, separated from Lakshmi, did severe penance as Srinivasa for Bhagwan Surya in present-day Tiruchanur at a pond called Panchami Tirtham. He himself dug that pond, which is right now called Padma Sarovaram, filled it with golden lotuses, and on the bank of it did penance for 12 years. This is adjacent to Padmavati Devi temple in Tiruchanur, and there is a Sri Surya Narayana Swami temple now. In 13th year, Lakshmi emerged on Kartika Masa Shukla Paksha Panchami Tithi Uttarashadha star Friday from Padma Sarovaram. First Chola king was born in Luna dynasty, Chandravamsha, to one of the descendants of Pandavas named Mitravarma or Sudhanba and his wife, Pandya princess Manorama, when they were ruling over Tundila Mandala with capital at Narayanapuram. He was named Akasha Raja. Akasha Raja grew up to marry Shakya princess Dharani, but they did not have children. He wanted to perform yajna and started ploughing the land near Arani river on the border of present-day Andhra and Tamil Nadu. He found a golden lotus with a female baby in it. He adopted the child and named her Padmavati, meaning lotus-like. Few years after the couple adopted Padmavati, Queen Dharani got pregnant and delivered a boy who was named Vasudhana. He was born with 5 exalted planets, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Sun and Moon in his horoscope. Every 60 years, 2 major planets, Jupiter and Saturn exaltation, occurs in same year, and also few years later, Vilambinama Samvatsara repeats. One day, Srinivasa went out on his horse with his foot to scare a herd of elephants, which scared and drove Padmavati into her fort. Srinivasa came to her fort and inquired about the princess, but her attendants threw stones at him, citing that he was not a prince. He went back to Vakula Devi, who took the responsibility of arranging this marriage and went out to meet attendants of Padmavati who were returning from a nearby Shiva temple. Akasha Raja fort was at Narayanapuram, which is present-day Narayanavanam, and there is an ancient Ishvara temple within 1 kilometer from Narayanavanam temple. Padmavati fell sick and her parents consulted Brihaspati to know that she too is interested in Srinivasa, and so they asked him to fix a suitable date for wedding. Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam took place in the 28th Kali Yuga current Vilambinama Samvatsara, Uttarayana, Vasantirutu, Vaishakha Masa, Shukla Paksha, bright fortnight, Dashami Tithi, 10th lunar day, Bhargava Vasara, Friday, Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra, close to sunrise. He concludes this Muhurtam as birth nakshatra of Srinivasa was Shravana and that of Padmavati was Mrigashira. So Uttara Phalguni suits both of them. This Muhurtam is on 9th March 2062 BCE between 6:45 to 7 am as auspicious planet Jupiter was in Vrishabha Lagna. 9 years earlier, on 10th March 2611 BCE, Vasudana, younger brother of Padmavati, was born with 5 planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Venus and Moon exalted. There are no other dates which match exactly with these 2 dates and planetary positions described in Puranas during early Kali Yuga. Buddhism, after Nirvana of Gautama in 1807 BCE, and Jainism spread during later years, but Tirumala idol existed much before that. Tamil classic Shilappadikaram states that the idol on the hill represented Vishnu, Sengar Median. The description states that the sun and the moon illumine the deity, shows that there is no covering at the top or that the covering was of a pavilion type. 10 out of 12 Alvars sang about Vengadam, which is present-day Tirumala. Srinivasa Padmavati Kalyanam was performed at present-day Narayanavanam, which is 42 kilometers away from Tirupati. Even today, we can see a large grinding stone which was used to make herbal bath powder with many herbs and grains for applying to bride and groom before wedding. Before wedding, Srinivasa went to a place where all rishis were in penance and sought their blessings. That place today is Appalaya Gunta, where Prasanna Venkateshwara Swami is seen with a sword which he used to scare elephant herd. After wedding, they stayed for 6 months at Srinivasa Mangapuram, 12 kilometers west to Tirupati. Akasha Raja attained salvation after placing the crown on the head of Srinivasa during wedding, and his brother Tondaiman took over as king as Vasudana was still young. Srinivasa took Tondaiman to the top of the hill and showed him the place near Pushkarini where Andhra king Shankana first installed his idol as Vishnu. He also showed the tamarind tree under which he stayed in an anthill for many years and asked him to build a fort-like temple for him to stay there. After a few years, Vasudana grew up and wanted his father's kingdom. Srinivasa had to intervene and divide the kingdom where Tondaiman would rule south to Tirumala and Vasudana would rule in the northern part. Srinivasa in the form of Venkateshwara remained in Tirumala while Padmavati remained in Tiruchanur. For more details, click on the link in the description.